Hey guys, good morning, happy Monday. I am kind of in the middle of doing my makeup, so bear with me. But I just wanted to pop in here and go live, mostly because this is something that I've been struggling with, and if I'm struggling with it, I can imagine some of you guys are struggling with it too. So I've been having like a really hard time this pregnancy, just focusing on kind of the things that I can control instead of getting wrapped up in the things that I can't control. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about how to like switch your focus, because I know for me at least, that can be hard to do. So I think that sometimes we get in this like mindset of things having to be perfect, or we think that we have to show up like exactly the way, hey guys, exactly the way that the program says we should show up, or whatever it is. And then if something goes wrong, life happens, or something happens that we're not able to exercise, or something happens that we're not able to focus as well on our nutrition, then we kind of like think, well, I derailed myself, like I may as well just give up now, right? And the other thing that I think can happen is that we have life things happen, and what happens is our self-care habits go out the window, and we think, well, I can't control the outcome of, like, just to give you guys my personal example, I can't control the outcome of my ultrasound tomorrow, so I should just like focus on that all the time. This is what my brain does. My brain goes like, you should just keep focusing on this because it's not something you can control, and illogically fixating on it isn't helping me anything, like at all. And so like right now I have an ultrasound. It's tomorrow morning, 7:30 in the morning. We're just planning to, I just keep telling myself like we're planning to see the baby, and the baby is growing, and like I have no reason to believe otherwise. And so I need to just stop the negative thinking of, something could be wrong, because that doesn't serve me. That doesn't help me. It doesn't help me become a happier person. It doesn't help me focus in life. All it does is completely absorb my thoughts and my mind. And when that happens, then I don't focus as well on self-care. I'm not focused on personal development. I'm not as well focused on staying patient with my kids. I tend to kind of get lost in this emotional train of what ifs, and what if this happens, and what if that happens, and it's stuff that hasn't even happened yet. Like I don't even know that anything is wrong, but I'm trying to, like, at the same time, I'm like trying to prepare for it to be wrong, which is not helpful. And so it's super frustrating, and I get it, and I get that we all do this. Like we have things happen in life, and suddenly it's the only thing we can think about. It's kind of like it goes from being this small little thing, and then it just gets closer and closer and closer, and the closer it gets, the bigger it gets. Like it fills up more of the space in your brain, it fills up more of the space in your life. And if it's a negative thing, then all it tends to do, at least for me, is make me feel like just crappy and irritated and frustrated, and just like frustrated with myself. And then my nutrition isn't as good, or my exercise habits kind of go out the window, because I'm like, well, I don't even know if I should exercise. Maybe it's a bad thing for me to exercise. Like all of those little what if thoughts start creeping in. And so I want to just challenge you guys to do this with me. I'm trying to change my focus. So instead of saying I have this crappy thing in life happening, or this difficult thing in life happening, that I have some unknowns and I don't really know how to deal with them, let's just focus on what we can control. So I can control my response to whatever happens tomorrow, good or bad. I can control my response to how I'm living life right now, and how I respond to my kids, how I show up for my family right now. Because I mean, yes, I have some morning sickness and feeling blah sometimes, but it's not like, so I'm not puking my guts out. Like I can be grateful for that. And so like I can be grateful for the things that I do have. I can be grateful for the things that are going well. And sorry, I got a call from my doctor. I'll have to call him back really fast. I can be focusing on the things that are going well. Like Tatum going to the bathroom on her own. She's doing really, really well with potty training. So switching our focus from a what if to more of a gratitude is something that really helps me. But the other thing that really helps is like just reaching out and talking to you guys, and just letting you guys know like kind of what's going on, and just having people to relate to. And then the third thing that I feel like really, really helps me is to have a plan. And so right now, like I just need a plan for what's happening right now. I don't need a plan for if something goes wrong. I don't need a plan for if I get bad news or, you know, like all of those kinds of negative things. I just need a plan for right now. Right now, I'm 8.5 weeks pregnant and I can still exercise and I can still eat things that normally like don't sound good to me in pregnancy. So like, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna focus on my ultimate portion fix. I'm gonna focus on just taking the best care of me that I can and learning about nutrition, learning about how to fuel my body right in pregnancy. Learning about how to feed my family healthier, learning about how I can help you guys. Like, so focusing on something different, something that I do have control over, as opposed to just staying in this like, but what if, like that is something that's helpful. Okay. So if you're feeling like you're struggling with something like in your life and you're comfortable with sharing that, comment below. I would love to just help you guys kind of switch your focus, things like that. This is something that helps keep me distracted, like in a good way. It's just helping you guys. So if you guys are struggling with something or you're feeling like I'm just feeling stuck in my brain about XYZ, then talk to me because I want to help. So anyway, I gotta go because I gotta call the doctor's office back. I don't know why they were calling. And I will talk to you guys later.